Look at the time on your screen. It is late. You are lying awake right now, not because your room is uncomfortable, but because your future feels completely blank. You are trying to draw a 5-year map in the middle of a midnight fog. Put the pen down. You do not have to figure out your whole life tonight. Just stay here with me. Look at the battery percentage in the top right corner of your phone right now. It is very low, isn't it? You plug this small piece of glass and metal into the wall every single night so it has enough power to survive tomorrow morning. But who plugs you in? Right now, lying in the dark, you are trying to download a massive, complex 5-year software update into a human mind that is currently running on 2% battery. Put the phone face down on the blanket. Turn the glowing screen away from your eyes. You cannot update the system while the processor is completely overheating. Hello, are you still lying there? Take a slow breath in through your nose. 1, 2, 3. Now let the air flow out gently through your mouth. I know exactly why your eyes are still open at 2 in the morning. You are physically in your bedroom, listening to the soft sound of the rain hitting the window glass. But mentally, you are sitting inside a massive, cold, silent examination hall. You feel like every single person around you has already finished their test. You watch them stand up from their chairs. You watch them hand their neat, perfect papers to the examiner and walk out through the double doors into the bright sunshine. You look at your old classmates. You see them getting professional promotions. You see people your exact age starting successful companies, speaking fluent foreign languages, buying independent apartments, traveling to beautiful cities, and posting bright photos of their clear, guaranteed destinations. They look so certain. They look like they received a secret instruction manual at birth that somehow skipped your mailbox. And then you look down at your own wooden desk. You look at your paper, and it feels completely blank. Not a single correct answer written down. Just a blank white sheet staring back at your tired eyes. Put your right palm over your forehead right now. Feel the temperature of your skin. Your brain is spinning frantically, trying to solve a complex algebraic equation that simply has no solution at 2 in the morning. You are treating your living, breathing human existence like a giant corporate spreadsheet. You lie on your pillow trying to calculate your exact financial and career trajectory for the next 5 years. You try to conduct a SWOT analysis on your own soul. You list your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities, and your threats, as if your heart is a business proposal waiting for investment. You torture yourself with endless midnight questions. What is my ultimate career plan? What happens if I fail this semester? What happens if I chose the wrong academic path? What happens if I turn 25 years old and I still am a complete stranger to myself? Drop your left shoulder right now. Just check your left shoulder. You were pulling it up tight against your ear again, weren't you? We carry our deepest existential terrors in our trapezoid muscles. Let the mattress absorb the heavy weight of that shoulder. The bed underneath you is a very simple, very honest piece of furniture. It does not care about your academic grade point average. It does not ask to see your 5-year development plan. It does not know what your bank balance looks like. A bed only understands gravity. It only knows how to push back gently against an exhausted human body. Trust the mattress for a little while. Let us examine a very dangerous English preposition that we whisper to the ceiling every single night. The word is behind. B-E-H-I-N-D. You stare into the dark blue shadows of your room and you whisper, I am falling behind. I want to ask your tired heart a very basic, logical question tonight. Behind whom? Who painted that solid white starting line on the ground? Who is standing at the end of the road holding the official stopwatch? You see, we are educated inside a strict, industrialized schooling system that trains us to view human life as a standardized marathon. Grade 1, Grade 10, University Entrance Exam, Graduation Ceremony, First Corporate Employment, Marriage Certificate, 30 years old. We are heavily conditioned by society to believe that existence is a straight railway track with fixed, non-negotiable stations. We are taught that if you do not arrive at checkpoint B by exactly 12 o'clock, your engine is broken and you are officially a failed passenger. But genuine human development is not a straight railway track. Real life is an unwritten, experimental essay. There is no universal grading rubric for human peace. When you tell yourself, "I am falling behind," you are taking your own fragile, developing Chapter 2 and harshly comparing it to someone else's carefully edited Chapter 20. It is a mathematically rigged game, and you lose a piece of your vital energy every single second you participate in it. Sometimes, when the overwhelming pressure of the future and the heavy expectations of our family become too loud to endure, we start collecting external anchors. We buy an expensive ergonomic desk chair. We buy a minimalist leather notebook. We place a small traditional stone tower or a lucky charm on our study shelf, desperately praying that these physical objects will magically fix our broken focus and guarantee our future prosperity. We treat ourselves like broken electronics that just require the correct expensive accessory to function smoothly. But your capacity to concentrate is not hidden inside the stone tower. Your intelligence is not trapped inside the leather notebook. The deep resilience, the quiet adaptability, and the power to survive uncertain storms have always lived right inside your own ribcage. They belong to your ancient biology. If these quiet words are helping your breathing slow down even a fraction of a second tonight, consider subscribing to Calmorythm English. We have many more peaceful, rainy midnights to share together. You do not have to sit inside the cold examination hall by yourself anymore. Let me tell you a bedtime story. It is not a historical biography about a famous conqueror or a wealthy CEO. It is a soft, gentle metaphor from a very quiet place. It is the story of the midnight library of blank pages. Imagine that you are walking through a strange, foggy city late at night. You are completely lost. The cold, damp mist is clinging to your coat. You turn down a narrow, silent cobblestone alleyway, and you discover an old wooden door. Hanging directly above the door is a single small iron lamp, glowing with a very warm, soft cream-colored light. You reach out and press the brass handle. The heavy door swings open silently, and you step inside. You find yourself standing inside the grandest, most peaceful library you have ever seen. Towering wooden bookshelves carved from dark cedar wood stretch up toward a high, vaulted glass ceiling. Above the glass roof, you can hear the steady, beautiful rhythm of the midnight rain falling on the city. The air inside smells of ancient paper, dried lavender, and absolute safety. But as you walk down the long central carpet, you notice something deeply unusual. None of the thousands of books on the shelves have titles printed on their spines. They are simply bound in rich midnight blue leather, muted sage green cloth, and soft off-white linen. An old librarian walks out from the quiet shadows between aisle 15. He is wearing a comfortable, oversized green knit cardigan. His face is gentle, lined with the quiet wisdom of someone who has watched thousands of exhausted travelers stumble through that wooden door. In his open palm, he holds a small, antique brass key. He does not ask for your legal name. He does not ask for your university student ID or your resume. He simply gives you a reassuring nod, turns around, and guides you down aisle number 24. He stops in front of a small, polished wooden reading desk. Resting in the center of the desk is a massive, heavy volume bound in dark indigo leather. The old librarian gently places the small brass key beside the volume. He looks into your tired eyes and says, in a whisper barely louder than the rain, This is the book of your future. You feel your pulse suddenly strike against your throat like a trapped animal. Your fingertips turn cold and start to tremble. You are completely terrified to unlock that leather cover, because deep down in the center of your overthinking mind, you genuinely believe that inside this heavy book, every future failure, every bad investment, every broken relationship, every embarrassing mistake, and every lonely night is already permanently printed in dark, unforgiving black ink. You believe your tragedy is already pre-recorded, and you are just walking toward the screen to watch it. You take a slow, shaky inhalation. You pick up the small brass key. You insert it into the antique lock on the leather strap. Click. You lift the heavy front cover. You turn to the very first page. Printed neatly at the top is the single word, yesterday. You read the paragraphs below it. It accurately describes your past regrets. It describes the moments you felt clumsy. It describes the times you swallowed your own words and stayed silent when you wanted to scream. It is all true. Then, you gently turn the page to today. It describes your quiet bedroom. It describes the glowing screen of your smartphone placed on the sheets. It describes the steady sound of the rain outside your window and the exact heavy, burning sensation behind your eyelids right at this very second. Your hand shakes as you reach for the next page. The page marked tomorrow. You slowly flip it over and you freeze. Your breath catches in your chest. The page is completely, absolutely white. There is no text. There is no grade. There is no dark prediction. You frantically grab the next page. Next month. Pure white. You grab a thick handful of pages and flip through the next 5 years of the volume. White. White. Clean, pristine, untouched paper. There is not a single microscopic drop of black ink in the entire remainder of the massive book. You look up at the old librarian. Hot tears finally spill over your lower eyelids as your voice breaks. Where is my story? Why are all these pages empty? Does this mean I have no future at all? Is my destiny just a permanent, hollow void? The old librarian offers you a smile so filled with warmth that it makes your chest ache. He reaches into the pocket of his green cardigan and retrieves a simple wooden fountain pen. He places the pen softly onto the pristine white page of tomorrow morning. He rests his warm hand on your shoulder and whispers, "My brave traveler, you are making a very standard human error. You are confusing an empty page with a broken promise. A blank page is not a dark void. A blank page is pure, unconditional, magnificent freedom." You walked into this safe sanctuary shaking with terror because you believed the universe had already authored a harsh, difficult ending for your existence, and you were simply forced to endure reading it. But the universe does not print human biographies in advance. You are not the passive reader of this volume. You are the sole author. And the ink only begins to flow when your feet touch the floorboards tomorrow morning. Bring your awareness back from the library into your quiet bedroom right now. Look at the unknown years stretching out ahead of you. The unwritten future is not a giant, shadow monster waiting in the fog to devour you. The future is merely a stack of clean, peaceful paper waiting patiently on your desk for your morning handwriting. You do not have to write the entire 500-page manuscript tonight. No professional writer completes a novel in one single midnight session. You only are responsible for writing one simple sentence tomorrow morning. And if that single sentence is merely, "I woke up, I drank a glass of cool water, and I tried my absolute best to be kind to myself," then that is a triumphant, glorious sentence. If this story brought a moment of peace to your midnight overthinking, leaving a gentle like on this video tells the YouTube algorithm to keep our small lamp glowing. It leaves a trail of light so another sleepless student can find this library door and sit at the wooden desk with us. Let us explore the agonizing concept of wasting our youth. When you are 20 years old, every lost month feels like an unrecoverable catastrophe. You sit on the edge of your mattress and you ruthlessly punish yourself with hindsight. You whisper, "I wasted the entire last semester. I invested my energy into the wrong project. I spent 6 months studying an academic discipline that brings me zero joy. I am squandering my golden years." I want to dismantle that destructive illusion tonight. In the economy of the natural world, nothing is ever wasted. Everything is compost. Everything is underground fuel. Think about a traditional botanist planting a wild cherry tree. The botanist digs a deep hole in the dark, cold, damp soil. He drops a small, rough seed into the absolute bottom of the pit, and he buries it under pounds of heavy dirt. 1 week passes. 3 weeks pass. 1 entire month passes. If a hyperactive, hyperproductive modern city person walked past that garden and stared at the flat patch of brown dirt, what would they scream? They would point at the soil and shout, "Look at that useless patch of dirt! Absolutely nothing is happening! That seed is completely lazy! It is generating zero fruit, zero aesthetic flowers, and zero financial revenue. What an unforgivable waste of time." But you and I understand the quiet truth of the earth. Underneath that heavy, dark soil, in total isolation, that tiny seed is performing the most exhausting, monumental labor of its entire lifespan. It is fracturing its own hard protective shell. It is driving microscopic, fragile roots deep down into the dark subterranean rocks, searching for moisture, anchoring itself firmly into the core of the earth. It does this so that 3 years later, when the violent summer typhoons strike the valley, the full-grown tree will not be torn out of the ground by the gale. Your midnights of confusion, your weeks of feeling directionless, your months of sitting in your bedroom wondering what on earth you are doing with your existence, they are not dead time. They are not wasted semesters. That is simply you sitting underneath the safe, dark soil, cracking your old childhood shell, and driving your invisible roots deep into the bedrock. You are constructing your internal emotional infrastructure. A plant with shallow roots grows impressively fast in the spring, but it dies in the first autumn frost. A tree that spends a long, silent season growing roots in the dark dirt grows slowly, but it stands tall for 3 generations. Honor your quiet time in the dark dirt tonight. Let us perform a final, soothing scan of your physical body before we officially end our shift. Direct your internal focus all the way down to the tips of your toes. Notice your feet. Are you gripping your toes tightly against the fabric of the bed sheets? Just let them uncurl. Let the arches of your feet go completely limp and heavy. Allow that warm wave of relaxation to travel slowly up through your shins, your kneecaps, and your heavy thighs. Let the strong bones of your legs release all their tension into the soft cotton below them. The bed is perfectly capable of supporting your weight. Move your focus up into your solar plexus and your stomach. We trap an enormous amount of existential dread in our abdominal wall. We hold our breath tight inside our stomach to create a false sense of control over tomorrow. Let your belly go completely soft. Allow it to rise effortlessly when the cool midnight air enters your nostrils and fall gently when the warmed air leaves. Nobody is grading your physical posture in the dark. You have absolute permission to just exist. Check your hands one final time. Are your fingers still curled tightly around the casing of your phone? If the device is still resting in your palm, just uncurl your fingers. Let the phone slip out of your hand and rest peacefully on the mattress beside you. Make sure the dark screen is facing the blanket. Let the artificial blue photons disappear from your bedroom. Welcome the natural, healing midnight shadows back into the corners of your ceiling. Finally, bring your attention up to your jawline. Part your upper and lower teeth by just 1 tiny fraction of a millimeter. Let your tongue float away from the roof of your mouth. Let all the defensive arguments, all the rehearsed explanations, and all the frantic schedules you prepared for tomorrow morning dissolve completely into the sound of the rain. Listen to the quiet atmosphere of your room. Listen to the faithful, tireless, rhythmic beating of your own heart. It has pumped thousands of gallons of life through your veins today without once demanding to see your 5-year financial forecast. Your lungs have filtered oxygen out of the night air without asking if your exam scores were superior to your peers. Your physical body is quietly, constantly, fiercely fighting on your side. The sunrise will arrive. The pale blue light will eventually touch the edge of your windowsill. The morning birds will sing, and the complicated machinery of the world will resume. But right at this moment, the clock belongs entirely to the stillness. The blank white pages of tomorrow are securely locked inside the library. You are safe inside your room. Put down the heavy map. Let the soft pillow take the entire weight of your head. I will leave my quiet voice right here at the threshold of your door, wishing you a very still, very deep, and profoundly peaceful rest. Good night, my author. Rest your eyes. Good night.